Hello, David here, and the project for today is to replace the batteries in my welding helmet. This is a Chicago Electric Auto-Darkening welding helmet from Harbor Freight. And this is item number 91214. If you follow my channel, I already did a video on replacing the lens assembly. And I found the lens assembly on Amazon and replaced it pretty easily. I'll put the link up at the top here in the video, and I'll also put the link in the description for those of you that follow me on Rumble. This is the old lens assembly, and the batteries were soldered in. This is one of the batteries. It's a CR 2335. If you can open the case, which is glued shut, carefully, you'll be able to access the batteries without destroying the circuitry. It's difficult to do, you have to be careful. There we go. I already took the batteries out. What I propose to do is to use a battery tray. This is made to hold two CR 2032s, which are not specified for this unit, but this tray only holds that size battery. Got these on Amazon. You have to buy a pack of 6. They're wired in series, so for the 3-volt batteries it'll yield 6 volts, which is what the lens assembly requires. Let's see if the 2335 fits in there. No, it won't. They're too big. I'll put the link to the product for these battery trays in the description below. Before I get started, I'm very curious about what it takes to solder a lead to a battery. I have an exhausted battery here. Put a little flux on there. Try to solder it. I'll do it in real time. As you can see, it's not getting hot enough. I could certainly put solder on the tip and get the solder to flow, but I don't think it'll stick to the battery. Well, what do you know? It is sticking to the battery. There we go. It is hot enough. I would never try this because I think heat could ruin a battery, and I also think heating a battery could cause it to explode, so don't try this at home. Use a battery tray. It's cool to the touch. Let's see how the solder's sticking. Yeah, solder's sticking very well. But why would you want to do this? Why would you want to solder both sides of two batteries every time the batteries go out? You'd have to do it like every, I don't know, 5 or 6 years. I'm going to remove the old tabs. Okay, from what I could tell is this terminal and this terminal are connected together. So it's just a matter of soldering the red lead here and the black lead over here. Then I need to cut out a channel on the side here to run the wires out of the case. See if I could just snip this with my side cutters. Yep, that fits quite nicely. See if I have 6 volts here. What? Okay, I see what I did wrong. I had these mounted improperly. Negative side faces the base of the tray, positive side faces the base of the tray. So here's positive side up, positive side down. Snap it shut. There's an on-off switch here, so make sure you're switched to on. And one question I would have is if you're going to charge this lens assembly in the sun, I think you have to have the switch to on in order for the current to flow to the batteries. Let's check voltage now. Okay. I don't know if you could see that. 6.18 volts. Very good. Once you're finished and you're looking for a place to mount this, you can mount this inside the helmet. There's 2 holes in there for screws. The trays come with these screws, which are really tiny. I doubt that they're going to work. You're probably going to have to provide your own screws. I'm thinking of just double sticking tape to it like that over the top of the lens assembly. Let's put this back together. Put this little piece of tape where I found it. It was right here. Got my glue gun fired up. These wires were glued down like this. Have trouble getting your latex gloves off without tearing them? Got some double-sided mounting tape on there. I'm going to position it so that the latches for opening the battery cover and the on-off switch is sticking out a little bit. Just like that. The glue's set. Trimmed off most of the excess. Let's test it. Alright, I'm out in the sunlight. Turn the switch to on. Yep. Is that the sun over there? Switch off. Switch on low. Turn up to 13. Okay. That's the fullest, darkest setting. Okay. Go into light and off. I'm going to consider this project a success. It's good to have a spare welding helmet lens, and also if someone wants to watch me weld for training, I can have them hold this in front of their eyes. Optimally, it would be best if I could get an old welding helmet where I could put this in and have a second helmet. I think I'll keep my eye out for one. I want to thank you guys and gals for watching. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more great videos from David GPO.